This is training for profilometry with the Dektak 150. When you begin using the instrument, you'll notice the sample stage next to the computer used to operate it. Let's get started with sample prep. We can use a razor blade to make 3 lines on our sample, which is a soft film of P3HT in this example. When you're ready to load the software, you may notice that the sample stage needs to be turned on. Just grab the remote control in front of the screen and press on to power it up. Then locate the Dektak icon on the screen to open up the software. We'll have to be patient while the software loads, as there are a few adjustments that should be made to the sample stage. Once it's in position, we can place our sample down so that it's underneath the probe tip. We can try to position it so that the scratches are underneath the tip. To bring the probe into position, just hit the tower down icon in the profilometry software. You'll see the probe tip start to descend towards the sample. As the tip makes its final approach, it will touch the surface and then retract. It will be easier to see the approach from the screen. This way you can clearly see when the probe is in position. It's likely that the sample position needs to be adjusted, but I would caution against moving the sample manually. You are more likely to bump against the probe tip and damage it with the sample or tweezers. Instead, use the arrows located on the bottom right corner of the user interface to move the sample into position. Additional features that you might find useful are the dimming and brightening options found in the top left corner of the interface. If you are having trouble seeing your surface, you might try adjusting the brightness with these buttons. When you are ready to begin the scan, just hit the Run Currently Active Scan button at the top of the interface. Full instructions on how to set up the scan can be found in the standard operating procedure. It also contains information about analyzing and saving data once the scan is complete. We'll only be looking at one scan today, but I recommend scanning from 3 different positions for more representative data. When you finish your scan, you can retract the probe tip by hitting the Tower Up button. It's important that the probe tip be far away from the sample before attempting to remove it. Now we'll grab our sample to stow it away. Once the tip is retracted, you may clean it before you finish up. Just squeeze a small amount of acetone onto a Chem wipe and gently brush against the probe tip. When you're ready to close the application, go to File, Exit, and confirm that you'd like to close the application. The sample stage can be left open, and you can also leave the instrument on for the next user. For more details on operating the Dektak 150, please see the standard operating procedure hard copy located near the computer. Thanks for your attention, and as always, remember to work safely.